Alright, so that was Chazz. I talked to him for about an hour. I think I was a little bit too nice to him, but mostly I was focusing on being a good debater. Because I really do want to be a master debater. That is very important to a Pastafarian. So I turned the camera off, and we continued to speak. I'm sorry there's no video for this, but here's the next video with the Chazzmanian devil. Do you don't feel that Christ was necromantic in his relating his this is my blood, this is my body? You don't feel any necromantic overtones of that?
No.
You don't worry that they sacrificed Judas to raise Christ from the dead?
How many questions are you going to ask me? And you said you were going to ask me a question, then I get to answer.
The question is, do you not see the necromantic foundation of Christianity? Do you not see that it is necromancy?
No. The point is, all of the stuff in the Old Testament, types and shadows of what's going to occur later.
Right, but they were bloody types and shadows. There was blood in the streets.
Every war is blood.
Yeah.
The human nature is blood.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
You don't realize it, but it is. Now, let's get all the facts in your head. Let's get all the facts in your head.
Okay.
Then they started doing the B and C, the bitching and complaining. What did God do? He sent serpents in a large number and started biting the people, and they were dying like flies. And then they run to Moses, oh, what do we do? What do we do? And Moses would talk to God, and God would tell him, oh, just make a really tall stick and put a brass snake on the top of the stick.
You don't think that's
Keep listening,
witchcraft?
You're interrupting.
You're talking about witchcraft.
No, I'm not.
All right, they cured the snake bites with a graven image. Keep going.
No, stop.
How did they make it?
They got the cure by an act of faith. It had nothing to do with the actual thing. They looked up and didn't die because they had faith.
If they hadn't built it, they wouldn't find it.
Then in the New Testament, Jesus Christ said, as the serpent was lifted up in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be.
Right.
And it's because people have faith.
Lifted up. It sounds like witchcraft and necromancy to me. It sounds like you're promised resurrection. Are you promised resurrection? Do you believe in the resurrection?
Oh, of course. That's the whole point of it all.
You don't believe that that's necromancy, bringing the dead back to life? What is necromancy?
The necromancer is in league with Lucifer.
I hate Christ because he called himself perfect when he wasn't. If someone called themselves perfect when they weren't, would you be allowed to be mad at them?
Well, is my
anger justified if he is what I claim him to be?
Now you're walking in necromancy.
No, I'm not. I don't believe in redemption. I don't believe in resurrection. That is necromancy, when a dead thing comes back to life. Necro is dead, mancy is magic. When they raised the serpent up in the woods, that was magic. It was not God. Well, Flying Spaghetti Monster did not do that. Flying Spaghetti Monster did not knock down the Tower of Babel. Flying Spaghetti Monster does not need blood sacrifice to forgive you of your minute, pointless sin. Your sin is meaningless and insignificant in front of Flying Spaghetti Monster. He loves you in spite of that.
What is this Flying Spaghetti
Flying Spaghetti Monster is the creator of this universe. He is the reason that this universe exists. Before this universe was Flying Spaghetti Monster. This universe is because Flying Spaghetti Monster. He is your creator. He's the reason that you're here. And he loves you in spite of your sin. He does not need anyone to shed their blood to cure you of it. You just have to apologize and stop. Flying Spaghetti Monster does not believe in necromancy. He does not believe in blood atonement. He believes in love.
He is not real.
Neither's yours.
You shall see when your life passes.
Okay, all right. And
I shall see.
And then, if I'm right, are you going to come find me and tell me I'm right? If I'm right about Flying Spaghetti Monster, are you going to apologize to me?
If you stay in the stance
so that's
that you
a no.
have,
so if
I will never see you again. But there's a lot of people I will see again.
Here's what I would have said to my mother if I was going to the temple. Hey, Mom, don't worry about me. I'll be at the temple. Why didn't Christ choose to say that? Because he was less than perfect, just like 8-year-old you. You don't have to apologize to him. He was imperfect just like us. There is no such thing as a Christ. There is only Flying Spaghetti Monster, and he loves you. He loves you how you are. You don't have to change. You don't have to be obedient to him to prove that you love him.
The tormentation of your childhood in Mormonism.
Don't blame my Mormonism on me. Do not blame this on Mormonism.
You're deluded.
I'm not deluded.
Have a blessed day in Christ. I hope you get to that point.
I hope that you see the fiction of Christ soon. Your real life is waiting.
Necromancer talking to
I do
me.
not believe you're the necromancer. You're the one that believes that the dead will come back to life. That is necromancy.
No.
Necro,
No.
dead, mancy, magic. Dead come back to life. Necromancy. You believe in it. I don't.
And that's the wonderful thing about the United States
Your
of
forgiveness
America.
comes from blood.
Just because you
That is
talk
violence.
louder doesn't
That
make
is
you
violence. Your Christ
Just
is violence.
because you yell
He believes in
and talk
slavery.
louder
He believes in the
does
subjugation
not
of women.
make you right.
No, my words make me
Have a
right,
blessed
and you're
day.
not listening to them anymore because Christ deafened you to the truth. Alright, so that was the Chazzmanian devil, and that's all I got with him. And we'll be out next week debating the public. And if you click right here in this area, you'll be able to go to my Twitter, and if you click right here in this area right here, you can see my Patreon page.
What? We don't have that worked out yet.
Yeah, we do. We can do it. We can do it. Click right here. We'll figure it out. Twitter. Patreon. Right here, in this box. Pshong! And then another one here. Pshong! No, I don't like that one. Ouch, my hand doesn't do it. Pshong! Click them boxes!